Huh? Well, you guys are lucky you didn't make a drinking game out of every time someone said retard or gay. You'd all have alcohol poisoning. That's wild. That's also my whole act, so you guys covered everything. Actually, there's nothing more gay and retarded than being married, which is what I'm going to go into, right? I can, by the way, the whole thing, you're 100% right, because that's like literally what I'm up here talking about. It's like my wife and I have been seeing a marriage counselor. Yeah. And the counselor, you know, he, again, homework assignment, coaching me, and he was like, Mike, you gotta talk to your wife, you know, you gotta keep it spicy. He's like, you gotta talk to your wife every once in a while, like you're trying to pick her up at a bar. And I was like, all right, bet. So my wife and I were laying in bed the other night. I lean over at her. I'm like, ma'am, do you come here often? She was like, not when you're here. We then tried role-playing, you know? We tried playing doctor. That's where she diagnosed me with ED. That's where I learned women could be doctors. Who let that happen? It's fun though, man. I don't know, I stink at sex and I blame my dad. He was pretty lousy at it. All right, that came out weird. Sounds like I fucked my dad. It's not Father's Day yet, but no, my parents are in their 80s, and they've been married 62 years. So yeah, right? That's pretty cool. They've been high school sweethearts, you know. But I'm pretty sure they've only been with each other, you know. So in retrospect, when my dad gave me the sex talk, I think he was just telling me what my mom likes. And she was hard to please, let me tell you. Also, the nerve on this guy, right? He's only been with this one broad. He's trying to tell me what to do, you know? He told me in high school I'd already had sex with more girls than him. I was like, why don't you run around and get some pussy on your fingers and report back? Try to tell me what to do. It was Mother's Day recently. Did you guys go visit your moms and all that stuff, or whatever? My mom is a funny woman because she's 82, but she still likes to like kind of, you know, keep up with the times or whatever. And but she does this thing where she ends every text that she sends with LOL. Right, but she takes it as lots of love. But if you think about it as laugh out loud, it spins the conversation a little bit, you know? Like she'll text me like, she'll be like, I'll read, your niece Anne-Marie fell down the stairs and broke her leg and will be in a cast for 4 months. LOL. This bitch is a psychopath. Your father and I are very proud of you. LOL. No cap. I'm like, who taught her that one? I don't know. I live right down the street here, and my wife and I, and we love it here. And but we don't have kids, but we have cats. And we collect cats, I think, at this point is what you can accurately say. And we just got a kitten, and kittens are a bit of a handful, let me tell you. Because, you know, I was hanging out with some buddies, we were swimming, and I had my shirt off, you know, and they could see I had like scratches on my chest and arms and stuff. And one of my friends was being funny, and he was like, hey man, you know, no means no. I was like, dude, we just got a kitten, all right? She's adorable, but she has these razor sharp claws, and she absolutely hates being fucked. We live in East Nashville, and we live in a house there, and we like the house a lot. It's got one issue, though. It's kind of a big issue for us. It's got a lot of brown recluses in it. You know what those things are? Yeah, I learned about brown recluses because I knew a stripper who got bit by a brown recluse. And it was the last time she ever went to that black guy's house. And I knew you guys would like that one. And, thank you. But, that's why I said it. And, she was bit by a brown recluse. But that's actually not the weirdest thing about her. The weirdest thing about her, this girl, her name was Ashley. And, she had this thing. She danced at an all-new club, you know. So when she was on the runway and you know trying to get money out of this unhappy guy right here, she would do this thing where she would. I know there's no women here, so I might need a doctor if there's in the house. But she would tap it, you know, and then she would stretch that part of that skin. Like what's the roast beefy stuff? Could someone Google that for me? I think it's the labia, maybe. But she could really, really get it out there. And I'm no gynecologist, but I don't think you're supposed to be able to get it down past your kneecap. I mean, this thing looked like the tarp they used to cover the infield during a rain delay. That was poetry, sir. I mean, you'll quote that on Monday at work. But I've lived here in Tennessee for 3 years now. We love it here. And, you know, it's obviously a music city, right? So a lot of opportunities to go see bands. And we went to go see a band last week, my wife and I. We went to Antioch. Yeah, we saw a Motown tribute group in Antioch. And they were pretty good. You should check them out. They were called the White Supremes. I think you can check them out on the Daily Stormer. You guys are drinking? I don't drink, but I'm a weed smoker. We got any weed smokers here? Yeah, my boy right here? Yeah, nice. I'm a middle-aged weed smoker, and that's not the best combination if I'm being honest with you. Especially with how fast technology is, you know? Like I can get high and find myself in a hairy situation pretty quick. Like the other night I was at home and I was stoned and I was really in the mood for a hot Italian sub. So I went on Grindr. Oh no shit, that was quick. Angelo's already 50 feet away. Then after I fucked that dirty Italian guy, I was like, I could really go for a sandwich. Hey guys, this was a lot of fun for me. I wasn't expecting to do this, and I was just hanging out with my boy. But if you guys liked any of those jokes, I think you liked a few of them. Feel free to follow me on Instagram at Mikey P Comedy, and follow me back. And I'm on there all the time. You can shoot me a message. I'll message you back. Send me a dick pic. I'll send you one back. $10 a rating, though. You know. Guys got to make money. And I know I love social media because it's fascinating to me because you can have a conversation with somebody, you know, halfway around the world, you know, like somebody you'll never meet. And like for example, I follow this account called Chicago History. And the other day they posted a question and they asked their followers, what instantly ruins a bowl of chili? And I commented, being molested. And then somebody commented on my comment, and they were like, oh yeah. I could see how that would ruin a bowl of chili. And then a third person entered the chat, and they were like, well, hold on. I gotta ask, were you molested before or after you had the bowl of chili? Which is a good question, you know? Because you'd hate to be gassy on the big night. All right, all right, here we go. That was my time. I'm Mike Pustelakis. Are you guys ready for your headliner? I said, are you ready for your headliner? He's one of my best friends. This guy travels all over the nation. He just did the fucking rhyme. And give it up for Justin Wagner, everybody.